Telegram. What's the difference between that, WhatsApp, Facebook Messenger, any other way of keeping in touch with people?
Well, I'm very glad you asked, because there are crucial differences. You called it an encrypted messaging app. You're not wrong, but crucially, it's not an end-to-end encrypted messaging app. It has that as an option, but it's surprisingly hard to activate it. That makes it very, very different from WhatsApp and from Signal that are end-to-end encrypted by default. That means that when you send a message to me over WhatsApp or over Signal, the WhatsApp and Signal servers, anyone on those servers looking into them, whether they be the company or someone else, cannot read those messages. That's not how Telegram works. The vast majority of messages sent on Telegram are not end-to-end encrypted, meaning if you have access to the Telegram server, you can read exactly what is in those messages. Then there is another part of Telegram, which are the channels. These large groups can be up to 200,000 members strong. This allows mass broadcasting in a way that WhatsApp does not, Signal does not.
Hear what you're saying. So when I use Telegram, which I do, to follow Vladimir Putin, hear what he's saying, Vladimir Zelensky, and at one point, the Wagner Group, it's one of those kind of channels we're talking about.
Exactly.
Okay. So where's the kind of threat? What's the threat angle? Why would Telegram's inventor be under investigation?
Well, first of all, I can tell you what he's under investigation. Well, he's been arrested amid charges that the Paris prosecutors have now published. This is a litany of serious crimes. Complicity with child sexual abuse material, complicity with organized crime, complicity with the traffic of narcotics. The list goes on. And above all, the second item on that list is failure to properly communicate with the authorities upon a request for police to act upon these groups. So that is what brings. Well, that's really the nut.
So this whole thing, the fact that you described that someone somewhere in Telegram Central could look in and see what's happening, clearly this must open some people who might be quite innocent to possible threats of blackmail. But clearly what we're talking about is perhaps a mass conspiracy of some great criminal nature, which could be in the hatching, as it were.
We are simply talking about channels on Telegram that are used for criminal activity. Right. And the Paris prosecutors clearly feel that Telegram is not doing enough to cooperate with authorities to crack down on these. That's why we haven't seen these kind of charges. And by the way, this is a criminal case just in France, right? This isn't something organized by the EU or by the West as a whole. This is a Paris prosecution criminal case.
So that's a drop in the ocean. The ocean could be very, very big in this case, couldn't it? With big waves creating all kinds of problems. Telegram based in Dubai. Started in Russia, based in Dubai.
Yeah.
And I presume the oversight there is non-existent.
Well, Durov himself said in his April interview with Tucker Carlson on the X platform that the reason he eventually moved to Dubai after trying to move to Germany, trying to move to San Francisco after leaving Russia was precisely because he didn't get the kind of oversight or knocks on the door from the local authorities that he got in the US, or the kind of loopholes he had to jump through in Germany with regards to hiring people. So he settled on Dubai. What we do not know at this stage is whether he knew he was under an arrest warrant in France or not. The public didn't know. Russian media is reporting that actually it was only minutes before his plane arrived that the arrest warrant was issued. We haven't seen evidence for that. We've seen in the French media, AFP reporting that actually he knew he was under an arrest warrant, and that made one investigator very surprised that he decided to take the flight at all.